From the fiery pits of ancient times to the geopolitical battlegrounds of today, oil has fueled not just engines, but entire empires. Welcome back to Roomiat. Today, we dive deep into the viscous world of oil, a commodity that has shaped human history in profound ways. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more thrilling stories from the past and projections of the future. Welcome to a journey through the slippery corridors of power, wealth, and deception. A tale where fortunes are forged and lost over a resource so vital, nations will go to war for it. This is the story of oil, the lifeblood of modern civilization, and its dark legacy of geopolitical gamesmanship. In the next few minutes, we will uncover how this black gold has shaped the economic and political landscapes of the world. Long before the age of industrial magnates and desert sheikhs, oil had humble beginnings. Ancient civilizations used this sticky substance for waterproofing boats and medicinal purposes. The real story begins in the mid-19th century when the first commercial oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania. This moment marked the birth of the modern oil industry, transforming oil from a curious natural phenomenon into a cornerstone of industrial development. As oil gushed from the ground, it didn't just bring wealth, it brought immense power. In the early 20th century, figures like John D. Rockefeller seized this opportunity, establishing the Standard Oil. Rockefeller and his contemporaries built empires that monopolized the oil industry. This era of the oil barons was marked by aggressive expansion, cutthroat competition, and legal battles that reached the highest courts of the United States. These tycoons didn't just dominate the oil market, they shaped the very fabric of the capitalist economy. With the onset of World War I and later World War II, oil became the lifeblood of militaries. Nations with rich oil reserves found themselves at the heart of conflict strategies. The war map was as much about controlling oil fields as it was about territory. Behind the scenes, secret deals, espionage, and betrayals were commonplace. Countries like Britain and the US engaged in covert operations to secure oil supplies, knowing well that whoever controlled oil controlled the war. This strategic importance of oil only deepened in the Cold War as superpowers maneuvered for access to oil-rich regions. In the 1960s, the tables turned when oil-producing countries in the Middle East, Venezuela, and others formed OPEC, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. This alliance shifted the control of oil prices from Western oil companies to the countries that owned the oil fields. OPEC's formation was not just a strategic move, it was a gambit that redefined global oil politics, leading to an era where oil became a weapon, a tool for economic and political negotiations. Today, as we stand at the crossroads of energy transformation, the oil industry faces unprecedented challenges. The rise of renewable energy sources and global movements towards sustainability signal a potential decline in oil's dominance. Yet, the quest for energy security continues to drive global politics. As the old guard of oil-rich nations adapts to these changes, the question remains, who will emerge victorious in the next chapter of energy dominance? The future may bring a shift from oil to new forms of energy, but the geopolitical games played over resources are likely to persist. As we close the chapter on our exploration of oil's dramatic journey, it's clear that the story is far from over. The shadows of old rigs may loom large, but the winds of change are palpable. The future of global power may not be as black as oil, but as clear as the air we strive to purify. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of oil. Stay tuned and keep watching as we continue to uncover more stories where resources shape the destinies of nations and the lives of billions. As we close the chapter on our exploration of oil's dramatic journey, it's clear that the story is far from over. The shadows of old rigs may loom large, but the winds of change are palpable. The future of global power may not be as black as oil, but as clear as the air we strive to purify. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of oil. Stay tuned and keep watching as we continue to uncover more stories where resources shape the destinies of nations and the lives of billions. What do you think about the role of oil in shaping the modern world? Share your thoughts in the comment below, and don't forget to subscribe Roomiat for more insightful videos.